I'm Anita of my Duke and I podcast, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a splendid day. And if you're seeing this show for the very first time and you like the show, please subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so when an episode comes out, you'll be the first to know. Well, guys, thank you all so much for wishing Archie a happy birthday. I saw the comments. There were a lot. I will try to respond with a general statement, thanking everybody for watching and leaving a birthday shout out to Archie. Oh my goodness. Oh, Archie is 4 years old. Can you believe that? I remember when Harry came out and he said that Archie was here, and he, said that he doesn't understand how women does what they do. When he saw Meghan gave birth to Archie, and would you believe it? Fast forward 4 years later, it's Archie's 4th birthday. I cannot believe it. Time has really flown by, and he is so handsome. His little red hair, and he's an outdoorsy kind of person. He liked the outdoors just like his dad. So he and his dad, they're gonna have a lot of fun. Now, speaking of Harry was at the coronation, and he did this little thing for his father. Nobody can say anything about Harry. He was there, he came, he saw, and he left. Harry flew out of there before this ceremony was even finished. He got into his car, got on a plane, and went to his child's birthday celebration. I do not blame him. Those milestones that you have with your children, they only come one time. And you don't want to have any regrets in your life. So I'm so proud of Harry that he said, you know what? If I'm going to choose anybody, I'm going to choose my child. And that's how we have to do. When our parents or whoever has been kind to us, we are going to treat our children so that when they grow up, treat our children great, so that when they grow up, they can have fond memory of us and they cannot say we weren't there. Okay, so Harry chose his child. Kudos to Harry, and he looked, I think Harry was wearing Dior. Harry was in his top coat, and I have never seen Harry look so fresh. Those old top coats that Harry had in England, he was wearing this. I don't know how many times Harry wore that top coat and if he just recycled it, but ever since Harry came into Meghan's life, the guy is giving people life. With the way he looks. He is like, I'm telling you, people got to take a second look at Harry before Harry would pass by, and people probably would notice, but it's like he got a swagger in his step. He is bouncing and he is walking with confidence. I know the home life is good for Harry, and whatever Meghan is doing there, she better continue doing that, because Harry had the biggest smile on his face during all of that coronation. So that was really good to see. Now, speaking of the coronation, to me it was a spectacle. Charles, the man doesn't know how to behave. I wonder if Charles is aware that cameras are looking at him. They have their lens pointed in his direction. I wonder if he's aware that he's under a microscope or a magnifying glass. If he sneezes, it's going to be caught on camera. If he winks, it's going to be caught on camera. And this guy is tone deaf. It was pen gates where he literally threw a fit when his pen wasn't working correctly. Now, I don't know if he was too early or what happened. The man threw a fit in that carriage with Camilla. Only Camilla, who is a snake, can put up with Charles. That man was going off. He looked like he was about to snatch somebody's head off, just because he probably was just a few minutes too early. The word is that he thought that nothing can be on time within this, family or whatever it is. But that doesn't mean you have to behave like this. The world is looking at you. You are an impatient leader. Okay? They need to stop it over there. But anyways, the coronation started. I swear to God, somebody was going to faint. I was holding my breath, although it's not a family that, I really care about, but I was holding my breath for Harry. I was holding my breath that nobody passed out, and this coronation was going to be, this coronation was going to be a laughing stock because I was scared for them. I really was. I thought somebody was going to faint. These people look gloomy, like, where is the happy pills? They forgot. They literally forgot to take it on the coronation morning. I swear. That man looked so gloomy. He looked like he was, instead of going to be crowned, he looked like he was going to, I don't know. He was going to be crucified. That's how he looked. I mean, put a smile on your face. You're going to be the king of a nation where people are literally going to have to pledge allegiance to you. Put a smile on your face at least. No, Miss Camilla, speaking of face, that woman, she definitely knew she did not belong in that situation where she was. She knew that the queen was rolling in her grave, because there is no way that if the queen had given up that throne and Camilla and Charles was going to be crowned when she was alive, that she would have ever allowed Camilla to be crowned queen instead of queen consort. I mean, Camilla knows that that is not her position. She knows that another woman had to die as a result of her coming between a marriage. The Princess Diana, may her soul rest in peace. May she live on in people's memory and haunt Camilla for the rest of her days, because Camilla knows that she was not supposed to be in this position that she's in. She was not supposed to be ascended to no queenhood, knowing that another woman had to lose her life because of her. And she knows it. She knows all eyes was on her. She looked like a deer in headlamps. She looked like somebody was just going to come in front of her and say, get out. That's how she looked. She was waiting for an announcement. Her eyes was saying, who was going to make the announcement? At the wedding, when you say, whoever this and this, forever hold your peace. And, if you objected to the marriage, you could put your hand up. That's the look that Camilla was giving. She looked like somebody was going to object to her coronation. And she was just looking anxious and nervous. I was so ashamed for her. I was sitting there and I was like, please, Lord, don't let that woman tip over and fall on her head, and never, and don't let the crown fall in front of her. Or maybe it should have. It would have been more fun. Okay? But I was watching it and so on. I was like, it was very boring. It was like very medieval. It was like, I don't know what I was watching. I don't know if I was watching a VHS movie that was 20 years ago. Really, I don't know. But it just looked out of touch, out of place, especially in this modern times. And just didn't like it. And I'm sure a lot of people in England are not happy with this, because though all of the newspapers had, Charles and Camilla on their covers, we saw the protests out there. We saw people saying, not my king, to Charles, because absolutely he's not. He doesn't have the temperament to be in that position. You can clearly see, they've put him on the stage in two important situations, and he's not been able to step up to the occasion. He's acting like a brat, he needs his mommy, he needs a binky. That's what he needs. He's not ready to be in that position. And the protesters are definitely saying that. I saw those protesters out there. One of the funny slogans they had, they said the only good king is Burger King. That was really funny. But, no joke. These people really are speaking up, and they're speaking up louder and louder and louder, and they're making their voices heard, and they're making their parents seen, because it was all over the news. Even I saw they had Megan's, posters out there. A woman spoke on behalf of Megan. She said she was standing up there to protest the fact that, Megan was not part of the coronation. But it's a good thing Megan was not there, because the media would make it about her. And thank God she stayed home with Archie and so on. But I don't know how I feel about the protesters and, using Megan as a pawn in their game. They should fight their own battle, because one thing I know, Megan is trying to remove herself from that situation. She's trying to get her name out of these people's mouths, and to move on and say bye-bye. And I don't like the idea that people are still reeling her into the protests. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know, guys, in the comments. But I'm definitely seeing that the end of the monarchy is not, it's near, it's coming to an end. William is not going to have this coronation. I think once Charles passes, if this monarchy is still around, it's just going to be, well, William, you're king, everybody knows it, keep it moving. Keep it moving. I think that's what it's going to be. But it was just very medieval. And I just hope that, Archie and Meghan and Harry, they said Harry got home at around 7, I don't know where these people are getting their information, but they seem to know everything that is going on. There are people that are snitching on the planes. I don't know how much, this shenanigan of paying for information is still going on. It's been going on for a long time, and it continues, so that's why I'm always saying that I just hope Harry wins his case, so that people know that when they do things like this, they're going to be held accountable. But anyways, they said Harry got home around 7, so I know it was still time to have that celebration. And maybe Archie had an evening party. California is let me see what it's like over there. I don't know what the weather was like over there, but they have enough space in their mansion. 19,000 square feet, I heard. They have enough space in their mansion to have the biggest party, and to make it even appear like day and day, or to set a scene in there that would make it look like, it's daytime for Archie and so on. So I just hope that whatever they did, that Archie enjoyed himself. Not even hoping, I know, because Megan is a family woman, and she always, something that she wanted for a long time was, her children. And I know that it was a beautiful time with Mama Doria and, their close friends and family and loved ones. So I know they had a good time, and I'm happy that Harry made the right decision. He went over there. Nobody cannot say he didn't honor his father, because the Bible says, honor your father so that honor your mother and your father so that your days can be long. So he's honored his father. He did his part, but at the same time, he has to cleave to his wife. He has to, forget about his childish days, move on from, his family, and cleave to his wife and his, his family. And that's what he did. And I'm happy that he made it on time home, so that they could have some family time together on this very special day of Archie, 4 years old. Can you believe that? And right around the corner is Lily's birthday in June. And speaking about around the corner, we have so much coming up. We have Megan's outings. She's going to be picking up that award. I think it's on the 16th. And then that Miss Foundation award, and then she's going to have another award. I think it's the 23rd or 29th. Don't quote me on that. I have to go back and look at the dates. But she has these 2 awards coming up this month that we're going to be seeing her. So hang in there. We're going to be seeing our girl shortly. Also, too, there's this huge fundraiser that is going on in the Sussex squad, you know, in honor of Archie's birthday. They're raising money for Kaboom. So guys, go on Kaboom's website and look at the information and so on. And by the way, guys, as you notice, I haven't been much on YouTube and making videos and what have you. I've been posting on some days little shorts here and there, but I have been working, and the girl has bills to pay. I have bills to pay, and I always wonder. I say, I always use Megan, like, I wonder what would Megan think. And Megan would say to me, girl, you got your bills to pay, you got your life to live. I told you all to stay off social media already. Do what you have to do. So I'm literally just trying to hang in there as a mom with 4 boys, you know, and a lot of responsibilities. And plus I want to do that, you know, that home. So I've been working, and as I told you guys the last time, I am the test coordinator of my building, and you know, that's part of my job in my school. Apart from teaching, everybody has to do their little part. So that is my part. And we had the AP exams. I just have one more that is on Tuesday, and that will be over with. Also, too, I cannot wait for June. I will have plenty time to devote to this podcast. I'll be off all June. I'm not going anywhere because all I want to do is to, you know, try to work as much as possible so that I could start my home. By the way, guys, I got the plan for my home. I'll show you guys on a video shortly. I'll make a little video so I could show you guys what it looks like. It's nothing big. It's just a very simple home. It's just a place that, you know, I could take my children so that they could know where their mom is from, and they could, you know, find out about their heritage and what have you. So that's what that is all about. So I'll show you guys that in the next video. But anyways, know that I love you guys, and I'm constantly thinking about you guys. Some people have been, you know, concerned about my whereabouts. I love you guys for that. This is, you know, the family that we have created on YouTube. You know, the Sussex family is incredible, and everybody is always looking out for each other, and it makes you feel loved in that fandom. So thank you guys for your concern. Thanks for, you know, looking out. I appreciate it. I'm doing well. I haven't been able to do a lot of commenting on those videos. When I get a downtime, I will go back and I will do those comments, because I always read everything, and if I don't read it, I will not comment, because sometimes I've caught sneaky people saying a nice thing and they sandwich the information with something bad. So if I like something on YouTube on my video, it means I agree with it, and I don't want to fall for those tricks that these people out there, the rangers, are trying, because they will sneak in something that is negative. I had somebody said one time something negative about Mama Doria, thinking I wasn't going to say it. No, I read everything, and if I don't respond to a comment, it's either the video has passed on and somebody looked at it, you know, at a later date and made a comment. But if it's like between a day or two, I always read the comments, because there's a lot of dirty people out there that's going to try to make you agree with their foolishness, and I'm not going to fall for it. So that's the reason why I haven't responded. But I have every one of you guys in mind, and you know, I just thank you guys for always supporting this channel and supporting me, and you know, creating that family that I've never met, but I feel the love. I feel the love from you guys. So guys, once again, thank you so much. Give me your comments. Leave your comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video, because a lot is happening and we got a lot to cover. Bye and take care.